Hello, this is Ken with our week 10 assignment. Going over our game. Actually, we're covering either creating a new game or the existing game. I've redeveloped mine recently, so I'm sticking with my existing game at least for another assignment or so. It's actually evolved into something quite new, so I can kind of detail that here, and then we'll cover your you know your last question on how feedback support the rules of my game. Okay, but yeah, well, first we'll just start with the basic basic intro. What you do is you enter my game as a mercenary. Your options are simple because you're there to fight. I've got pictures supporting this as we go through it, because this is kind of the upgrade from the other assignment, just kind of showing you what's going on visually. The game itself will actually be on a 2D platform, but I will have pictures supporting that platform that kind of make it cool, because I've been looking through a lot of old games lately, including some of the ones that you have had us review, and actually they do use pretty pictures like the ones I'm showing you here to support many of their pretty lame 2D platforms. Some pretty cool, but some pretty lame. Anyway, so my point is, you enter the arena, you meet with the alien lords. Okay, what happens when you come in? It's kind of I wanted to kind of create an atmosphere. You have a discussion with them, kind of a back and forth. Like with the older games, you've got kind of a music scrolling, and then you've got the two pictures. The pictures of you, and it'll kind of scroll back and forth, and you kind of take care of that. They kind of give you the rules, and they send you on your merry way. From there, you go straight over to the arena. Let me back up a little bit. Before you start the game, your base choices are your mercenary types. I've got two. I've got a male and a female right now. Okay, so you'll pick one of your merc types at the very beginning of the game in options before you start everything. So you kind of know what you're going. You're not going to have any appearance options, of course, at this the 2D platform, but I don't know. I could think of something, anyways, like maybe avatars, like some of the old Baldur's Gate type games used to use, where they have a little avatar picture, and you'd still feel like you were that picture, But anyways, moving on from that. You get in, you meet the lords, and then you go straight to the arena. I've got it set up to where you've got a spectator area, and then I've got an inter-combat area. The spectator area is going to basically show formatted, show little combats that I've done myself. And you can just kind of go up there and look at 2 or 3 combats between some merc dude and whatever bugs that I have available. Right now I have 2 bugs. So anyways, so you go in there and you witness your spectate for your two little battles, and you get out of there, and then you go, preferably you go into the combat arena. The combat arena, you can choose, of course, which bug you're going to fight. Like I said, right now I've got 2. You'll fight one or the other. We'll see how that goes. Upon winning, of course, this was where my feedback system directly relates to your question this week. Upon winning, you win items, okay, plus or minus bonus and weapon items. These directly support my feedback system because you're seeing it right there. It's happening to you right there on the spot, and I think people feel good about that sort of thing. I think they like a direct feedback. I've also would like to try to work in a ranking system too. This isn't done yet. To where enough battles wins, you move up to, a battle merc or whatever the hell I decide to call it. But yeah, so like a ranking system too, so you can get feedback through that way. Or you could go back to the old way with most of these 2D platforms and just do direct scores. But I don't know, I think that sounds a little bit too simple for me. So anyways, like I said, you go in, you do your combat, you pick the type of bug you want. If you have any bonus weapons or armor, you'll be able to select those bonus or armors. You'll be able to select the piece before you enter the arena, and those will just be a direct +1, to armor, direct +1, whatever to weapons, whatever the heck whatever happens to be. But that's the basic way I can put it. So, anyways, this is pretty much the premise of it. You go in. You talk to the alien lords, you check things out, you kind of walk around. I'm going to have some pretty pictures in different places to kind of give you kind of an atmosphere, a feel to it. Upon winning, Upon entering the arena, first of all, I'm going to also divert to some pictures, maybe some crowd cheers, that sort of thing. Maybe do a little kind of a simple animation, make it look cool, and then you'll go in. Okay, then you'll go into your 2D platform, and then you'll just go up and you'll fight. And that's the way it'll be set up. It won't be too complex, but it'll be kind of cool. And that'll happen with either you pick the male or the female, either one. And then last off, and this is something I'm not sure about because I've got everything else figured out, even the game platform that I'm using, Unity, is the save feature, is how to save experience. But I'll come up with that. I'm sure I'll come up with something interesting there. All right, let me cover the question for this week. After that, once again, my game is Bug Wars Alien Arena. You go in, you meet aliens, you fight bugs in the arena, you gain status and equipment. It's all cool. Everything is awesome. Hell, I like it. All right. So, anyways, my feedback directly supports my game through instant gratification, through a reward system like mine. There will be rankings, like I said, rankings, of course, equipment, and scoring are all tied directly into gameplay and the repetition prospects of that game. Meaning, what I'm trying to say there is, you get some items and you get a little bit of rank. Maybe that's something you want to go back and play. Something that looks like a dead end that you continually do and never go anywhere. I do think maybe you don't want to play, and I think that's plus or minus with most games. You need to have some sort of reward system in place, just like this week's assignment kind of covers. The rules list clearly, as shown, on the earlier graph. I have an earlier graph of all my rules, so you can check back on that. But you receive within my rules how they support everything else is right there within the rules. You'll see some of the items you can receive. You'll see completion of killing 2 monsters, for instance, receives a +1 sword, +1 +1 hammer, whatever, something like that. And and the same with the other character, but just some sort of immediate sort of thing. And if you lose, you get nothing, but you get to go back again and start over again. One day, of course, you will win, hopefully, and then you'll start getting these cool equipment and these neat little titles. After a while, like I said, I want like this, like I said, Arena Master Merc or something. I'll come up with some good ideas. But anyways. Okay, and in my game, the mission is really quite simple. It's to kill or be killed, or to look at others, doing that. We have to add that in any game, and to look damn good doing it, because it would be nice to find a way to actually, and I know I couldn't do it within this platform, but it would be good to find a way to be able to display equipment, but of course, it'll just be an icon that's showing alongside your character. But anyways, that's the whole point of my game, and that's the early premise. But later on, of course, you could see how I could develop something where you could look really good in a better game, where you put armor on and you see it, and that's the kind of what you want to look at. Helping with armor attack values, that sort of thing. That would be it. But anyways, this is the state of this game right now. Like I said, you've got pretty much the guts of it. Like I said, my feedback supports things through instant gratification. That's the way I like to do things. This is Ken Langella. Looks like we're doing, what is this, assignment 11 this week? Yep, we're finishing up assignment 11 here. I hope you guys have an excellent weekend. And I guess talk to you next week. Bye now.